Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jason here. Today we're going to go over three stocks that have a lot of promise for the near future. One of these stocks actually has a 3x from where it is now. If that's something you're interested in and looking to invest into some great companies with some great futures, make sure you stay tuned. If you guys are looking for a platform to buy and sell and trade stocks, I recommend Webull. Webull's a great platform. I have a link down below in the description. You can sign up now and get two free stocks worth up to $1,800. We just had a few people the week before last get some Facebook stocks. They also have a chance of getting Google stocks as well, which is pretty crazy. Again, all you got to do is sign up, and you have a chance of getting two stocks worth up to $1,800. And hey, I also recommend opening up a Roth IRA on Webull as well. You can do that on Webull, save you some money in taxes every year, and save for your retirements and things like that. Definitely recommend that. If you guys want to be a part of our community, we do have a Discord group. I'll have a link in the description. Anybody can join the Discord. All I ask is that you be a nice person and don't try to cause too much of a mess. We do have a positive community. And again, all I ask is you hit the sub button to join that. The first stock we're going to start off with is G1 Therapeutics. Right now, it is trading at $30.89 in the aftermarket. As you can see, this stock has a great future. The low expectancy for this stock is $74. Again, it's trading at $31 pretty much right now with an outlook low expectancy of $74, with a medium expectancy of 78 in the future, and a 82 for the high. Which is way above where it is now. G1 Therapeutics has a lot in the news right now. I don't know if you guys have heard of them already. G1 Therapeutics actually just had their medicine that helps reduce bone marrow suppression caused by chemotherapy approved today. This is right off the press, February 12th. So this stock is probably going to go up really fast in value coming up on Tuesday, since the markets are closed Monday. Today, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration approved Cosela as the first therapy in its class to help reduce the frequency of chemotherapy-induced bone marrow suppression in adults receiving certain types of chemotherapy for extensive-stage small cell lung cancer. Cosela may help protect bone marrow cells from damage caused by chemotherapy by inhibiting the cisplatin-dependent kinase 4/6, a type of enzyme. For patients with extensive small cell lung cancer, protecting bone marrow function may help make their chemotherapy safer and allow them to complete their course of treatment on time according to the plan. Today's approval of Cosela will give patients a treatment option that can reduce the occurrence of a common harmful side effect of chemotherapy. Again, this is big news. This is the first medicine approved for this. So I'm telling you, get ready for this stock to explode on this news. And again, this is right off the press as well. This is huge news for people that are having to do chemotherapy. Sometimes these people with small cell lung cancer are dying just because they can't get the chemotherapy as soon enough, because of the bone marrow is being suppressed so much they have to actually wait to get chemo treatments in between. So this is big news. Again, if you want to think like a millionaire or a billionaire, all you got to do is pull up charts to see what the big companies are doing. And we can do that, obviously. State Street Corp just bought 2.5 million shares. Vanguard Group just bought 2.1 million shares. Firm LLC just bought 923,000 shares. Willington Management Group just bought 1.2 million shares. BlackRock just bought almost 2.9 million shares. Again, this is big news because this is the first drug actually approved to help with suppression of bone marrow and caused by the chemotherapy. Again, this stock does have a forecast right now of $82 for the high, with a middle ground target of $78. Now, this is the time to get onto this stock. Next up, we got a small medical group called Rockwell Medical Technologies, ticker RMTI. Right now, it's currently trading for $1.75 in the after hours. It's got a target price of $5.50 though. That would more than double your money right there if it does hit that $5.50 mark. Even if it goes to $5, that's still a great return on your investment. Now you're probably asking, what does Rockwell Medical Group do? Well, here it is. Rockwell Medical announced a U.S. availability of Triarfic AVNU for replacement of iron and maintenance of hemoglobin in patients with hemodialysis, which is patients with kidney diseases and things like that. Rockwell Medical Group, a biopharmaceutical company dedicated to transforming the treatment of iron deficiency and anemia management and improving outcomes for patients around the world. Today, that Trirific AVNU, the Trivenous IV formulation of Trirific, is now available to patients in the United States. So this just now became available as well. Trirific AVNU was approved in the U.S. Was approved by the U.S. Food and Administration, FDA, in 2020, March of 2020. Obviously, it goes to treat chronic kidney disease. The commercial availability of Trirific AVNU is good news for the patients with chronic kidney disease on hemodialysis and their healthcare providers. The IV formulation is a important line extension of Trirific dialysate, said Russell Ellison, MD. More patients will have access to the benefits of Trirific as providers will have added flexibility to administrate the IV formulation to their patients who may benefit from physiologic iron maintenance therapy to manage their anemia. Again, this is big news. That this came out as well. 2 days ago, and the stock is looking to take off this news. Not only do they have this as well, they're also moving into the South Korean market as well with another medicine that is in getting into approval as well on top of for their kidney diseases and things like that. On top of that, and they have another medicine in play right now, looking to get FDA approval for other kidney diseases. So again, this stock I would definitely recommend. If you want to think like a millionaire, you go over here and look. JP Morgan just bought almost 200,000 shares. Northern Trust Group, 850,000 shares. Group 1 Trading, almost 1 million shares. We got Perkins Capital Management down here, just bought 2.4 million shares. BlackRock Group just bought almost 5 million shares. Again, these companies know more than we do. These groups, these big dogs know a lot more than we do when it comes to this news, and they're buying it up like crazy right now. Again, this stock right now has an outlook forecast of 550, and it's trading at $1.75 in after hours right now. Again, this is something you should look into. Again, make sure you guys do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. I just like to look into companies and see companies that we can find that are undervalued, companies that obviously could hit it off, and we can all make some money off of. Next off, I'm going to start off with something big, obviously. For number 3, Amazon. I think we all know Amazon. They're like the truck that keeps on trucking, that if you want money, you just stick it in Amazon's account. Again, Amazon, not everybody has a chance to buy an Amazon, but you can buy fractional trades. I do own some of this Amazon myself already, but again, this is a huge, like, Amazon's always growing. You're always willing to obviously bet that you're going to make money off Amazon no matter what. Right now, currently, it's at almost $3,300 a share, but its average outlook, look, guys, it's $4,104 with an high of $5,200. Could you imagine? I mean, that almost, you'd make almost 60% of your money right there if it goes to $5,200. Not saying it would, but I think we can all agree that it's going to go over 4K for sure. Amazon is a top dog and is always on the move and always doing great. As always, we can go over here and look at who's buying into Amazon. Again, I think we all know that pretty much everybody's buying into Amazon. Let's be honest. I mean, you can see the big dogs. Obviously, Legal General Group just bought 2.4 million shares of Amazon. Again, they got big holdings. I mean, every day. Look at it. This is his 212, for God's sakes. You got Gold Capital Management just bought 6.4 million shares of Amazon. Go down here and find some more millions. Dimensional Fund Advisor, what is that? 1.2 million shares. You just got JP Morgan and Chase, almost 4 million shares, 3.968 million shares, almost 4 million shares. Again, and I think we can all just come to agree, Citigroup at 412,000 shares. I think we can all agree that Amazon is a powerhouse that just keeps on racking. They're always going. Obviously, Bezos just stepped down as a CEO, but he's still a part of the head part of the chairs. One of his great friends took over. He's just stepping out of the limelight. It's not like he's gone forever. Again, the stock did tumble a little bit when he stepped down. But again, it's not going to stay there, right? It's just suppressed a little bit because Bezos stepped down, so people are freaking out. You have some people pulling out, which obviously not good because Q4 sales just topped 100 billion for the first time. Every time, man, they're topping new revenue. You know what I mean? At the top of the list, so they just keep popping. It's obviously again, Amazon's founder and CEO Jeff Bezos will step down, which he did step down. Andy Jassy, took over. Again, Jeff Bezos is, still part of the head executive chair of the company. He's the head executive chair of the company anyway. He's still gonna be in the group. So Jassy took over as the executive chair, obviously at the very top. I think Jeff Bezos just didn't want to be in the limelight as much. Didn't want to talk as much, which is understandable. He's got a lot of stuff going on. He's Jeff Bezos. Amazon brought in $100 billion in revenue for the first time in company history, joining Apple, which we all think we all know Apple's a great one to go in with as well, which crossed that milestone in its own earnings results last week. It also expects to hover over that threshold in the current quarter and anticipates a first net sales that will come between 100 billion and 1.6 billion this coming up quarter as well. The company's core e-commerce portion of the business received a number of boosts at the end of the year, including an ongoing consumer shift to online shopping, which is obviously plays on with the pandemic. But at the end of the day, these people are going to be continue shopping online after this. This again, I think we can all understand. They just topped their top earnings. Jeff Bezos did step down, but a great guy stepped up into that, which is Andy Jassy. And, it's per share now is $3,200 with a high price of $5,200. But I think we can all say, like, we all can agree that Amazon's going to break through that 4,000 mark this year anyway. If you're looking for a consistent earner to put your money into, Amazon is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you quick thumbs up on the video. It'd be super awesome. Make sure you guys hit the sub button below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.